Thank you, and good morning, everyone. And on News Extra today, we're talking about the Oregon Trail Community Foundation and their scholarships that are available. And the application period actually is open right now. And my guests this morning are Cathy McDaniel and Joanne Krieg. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks for having us.
Let's talk a little bit in general about the scholarships themselves. I'll just throw it open to both of you.
Okay. Well, the Oregon Trail Foundation has offered scholarships for some 30 plus years. The foundation itself is a community foundation, so all of the contributions to the foundation and all of the disbursements, be they grants or scholarships, are given out regionally, many of them here in Scottsbluff and Gering. And we've been doing scholarships for a long time, and these scholarships were established by community residents, regional residents, with certain criteria, but they meet the needs of so many students, and we're really excited to be able to offer 19 different scholarship programs for regional students.
What's the general dollar amount per year that we look at more often than not?
Mostly we give $1,000 to up to $4,000 renewable for 4 years.
Wow.
And last year we gave a total of some $65,000 in scholarships.
Oh, that's incredible. Now, Cathy, there have been a lot of individuals, prospective students that have been helped out by this over the course of time, hasn't there?
Yes, absolutely. And kids that are studying nursing, education, engineering, agriculture, the list just goes on and on. So it really is, it helps kids get a leg up, and we all know how expensive college education is. So, anything really helps, but these are really incredible scholarship opportunities for our kids.
And if I'm reading here correctly, 34 different trade schools, community colleges, universities, state colleges in 6 different states. Students attending schools in those areas have been recipients, at least here recently.
We have a local one going to Alaska right now in college. So
it's not a small undertaking in this case. Now, with the scholarships themselves, there are some that are very specific, and we'll get to those in just a moment, including a new one. But there are some that are a little more general than others, correct?
Correct. We have scholarships that are simply for Scottsbluff students or for Gering students. We have scholarships that are available to anybody in the region. But for the most part, they do, now that I think about it, they do have some criteria, because we have specific to Hispanic students, specific to trade schools, a variety of different things. But there are scholarships to meet the needs of a variety of students. And we would just encourage everybody to go to our webpage, otcf.org, and look at the scholarships right there.
Yeah. Now, Cathy, how do people apply for these scholarships?
Well, like Joanne said, you could just go to our website, otcf.org, and under every scholarship, if you push that button, it'll link you right to the application. So you would just need to print it off, fill it out, and then most of them would like letters of recommendation and those types of things that you would need to send in with it, and then just mail them into our office. And our address is on every single one of the applications. They're not lengthy at all. They're really pretty user-friendly. And then just send them into my office by April 1st.
Okay. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about the scholarships and some of the non-traditional ones, if you will, that are out there available through the Oregon Trail Community Foundation. And we'll be right back on News Extra. And welcome back to News Extra. My guests this morning are Cathy McDaniel and Joanne Krieg with the Oregon Trail Community Foundation. We're talking about the scholarships that the foundation provides to students that are seeking a higher education. Now, there are also students who are maybe non-traditional when it comes to college. They maybe went and started working somewhere, or maybe they went to college, left for a while, want to go back. Non-traditional students, what's out there for them?
Well, the Oregon Trail Foundation is actually very, I would say, unique, but we are specialized in giving non-traditional students a chance to receive college scholarships, and that is not that common. It's very difficult if you are an upperclassman, or if you were a stay-at-home mom and decide to go back to school. It's very difficult to find scholarship money that's available, and we offer that for a variety of different educational paths, career paths.
Give us a couple of examples, if you would, Cathy.
Sure. Well, the Muehlberger Scholarship is one that would really help if you wanted to go back into the medical field or into education, whereas the the new Floyd scholarship that we have, the Brian Greif scholarship. It's a wonderful one if you wanted to go back into diesel technology. That's available to those just entering the field, or those that want to go back, those that are just graduating from high school or that have been out for a while. So there really is a nice offering for a lot of those types.
Well, and it's not just that these are necessarily for individuals that are headed to four-year schools. They're also available, I would assume, then for two-year college education seeking
Yes.
associate degrees?
Yes.
Yes, and our scholarship committee is very diligent about trying to provide some scholarship money to a large number of students so that we, if we have somebody who just wants to go to a two-year program, we may be able to allocate money just for those 2 years. And I'm very proud of our committee and the work they put into trying to spread the money as far and wide as we can.
And with the committee that works on these, how intensive of an effort is it for them to, put all these moving pieces together?
It's a pretty huge effort. Joanne and I get to hear a lot from each other for a few months because there are just a lot of applications coming in. And I have to say, it's a very dynamic and amazing committee that works on this because it takes a lot of time. And some of them just kind of pull at your heartstrings. There's a lot of different criteria to look at on a scholarship, and I know that they're more than fair. It's a unique opportunity for these kids, and these are real people looking at your scholarship and your application.
And then once again, we have a large variety that's out there and available to people, correct?
That's right. 18 different scholarships, but within those 18, we give thousands of dollars in different amounts to different people. And like I say, last year, I think the total was $89,000.
$89,000, yeah.
$89,000 we gave away. And so the reason we're here today is to tell people, if you know somebody who is in college, going back to college, have them look at the Oregon Trail Foundation website because money is available to area students.
And once again, the deadline is approaching April 1st, and how to apply?
Just go to our website. There's an application right there for every single scholarship that we offer.
That's the Oregon Trail Community Foundation scholarships that are out there if you are seeking to improve yourself with higher education, 2-year, 4-year degree. Those are available out there. Cathy, Joanne, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Scott.
Thanks, Scott.